shockwave across Nigeria. That is the phrase many people are using right now as conversations continue around the name Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, also known as IPOB. The headline says the Supreme Court has freed him, and many people across the Southeast and beyond are reacting with strong emotions. Some are celebrating, some are confused, some are asking serious questions. But what exactly is happening, and what does it mean for the Southeast? As we go deeper into this discussion, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you clear and balanced updates. Also share this video so more people can understand what is really going on. First, let us calm down and look at the facts carefully. As of now, there is no official confirmation that the Supreme Court of Nigeria has issued a final order permanently freeing Nnamdi Kanu. His legal journey has been long and complicated. At one point, the Court of Appeal had discharged him on technical grounds related to how he was brought back to Nigeria from Kenya. That decision created excitement across the Southeast. However, the federal government appealed that ruling, and later the Supreme Court set aside the earlier judgment and ordered that the case continue at the Federal High Court. Please like and subscribe as we continue. This is important. After that development, the case returned to the trial court. Proceedings continued. Arguments were made. The prosecution presented its case. The defense challenged many aspects of the charges, especially focusing on constitutional rights and due process. Eventually, a judgment was delivered and Nnamdi Kanu was convicted and sentenced. His legal team immediately began the process of appeal again. That is where the matter stands legally, in the appeal stage. Now, why then is there a shockwave across Nigeria? Because every time there is even a small movement in this case, emotions rise quickly. The Southeast has been deeply connected to this matter from the beginning. Many people see Kanu not just as an individual facing trial, but as a symbol of long-standing political and economic concerns in the region. Again, please like this video and subscribe. It helps more than you know. For many supporters, they believe he represents the voice of a group that feels unheard. They argue that the solution should be political dialogue, not only courtroom battles. On the other side, the federal government maintains that IPOB remains a proscribed organization and that the charges are serious matters relating to national security and public order. This is the tension. Two very different views. And that tension has shaped conversations in markets, schools, churches, social media spaces, and even family gatherings. Now let us talk about the Southeast itself. States like Abia, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, and Ebonyi have experienced economic slowdowns at different times due to security concerns and sit-at-home orders in the past. Traders have lost income. Students have missed classes. Transport businesses have struggled. So when people hear that the Supreme Court may have freed Kanu, their first thought is, will this bring stability? Will this calm tensions? Now that will businesses finally operate without fear? Please pause and like this video and subscribe so you do not miss future updates. Many traditional rulers and political leaders from the Southeast have at different times appealed to the federal government to consider a political solution. Some have requested dialogue. Some have requested clemency. Others have asked that the legal process be handled with maximum transparency so that the public can have confidence in the outcome. At the same time, there are Nigerians from other regions who are watching closely. They want to see how the judiciary handles high-profile cases. They want assurance that the rule of law remains strong. They believe that whatever decision is taken must follow constitutional procedures strictly. This case has therefore become more than a regional issue. It has become a national conversation about justice, unity, and the future direction of Nigeria. Let us also consider the youth. Many young people in the Southeast are highly educated, energetic, and eager for economic opportunities. They want jobs, innovation, digital growth, and global competitiveness. When political tension dominates the headlines, it can discourage investors. It can create uncertainty. So whether one supports Kanu or not, most people agree that stability is necessary for progress. If you agree that stability is important, please like this video and subscribe right now. Now imagine for a moment that the Supreme Court eventually rules in his favor in the future. What would happen? First, there would likely be celebration among supporters. There could be public gatherings. Political leaders would respond. As on the other hand, if the appeal does not 100%, 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 the appeal does not. On the other hand, if the appeal does not succeed, then conversations will shift again. Supporters may push harder for political negotiation. Others may argue that the judiciary has spoken and that all parties must respect the ruling. The most important thing in any of these scenarios is peace. Nigeria's strength lies in its ability to manage disagreement without allowing it to become division. Please subscribe if you believe in peaceful solutions. One major question people are asking is this: can this situation open the door to deeper conversations about restructuring federalism or regional autonomy within the Nigerian constitution that are expressing strong views? We must also talk about the role of social media. In today's Nigeria, news spreads very fast, sometimes faster than official confirmation. A rumor can move across WhatsApp groups and Facebook pages in minutes. That is why it is very important to rely on verified information from credible sources before drawing conclusions. Emotional headlines can create unnecessary panic or unrealistic expectations. Please like and subscribe as we continue to break this down in simple and clear English. When you listen carefully to voices in the Southeast, you hear different tones. Some are hopeful, some are tired, some are cautious. And many just want a normal life, stable electricity, good roads, strong businesses, quality education, and safety. For them, the Kanu case is important, but everyday life is even more important. And let us not forget the broader Nigerian economy. Investors watch political stability closely. International partners observe how legal disputes are handled. If the system is seen as transparent and predictable, confidence increases. If confusion dominates, confidence decreases. So the way this matter is resolved will send a signal beyond Nigeria's borders. Again, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Another key point is leadership. Both at the federal level and at the state level, leaders must speak carefully. Words can calm people. Words can also raise tension. Responsible communication is essential. Nigerians are listening closely to every official statement. The tone matters. Let us also reflect on unity. Nigeria is a diverse nation with many ethnic groups, languages, and cultures. Disagreements are natural in such a large country. The real test is whether institutions are strong enough to manage those disagreements peacefully. The judiciary, the executive, civil society groups, and traditional institutions all have roles to play. As you are listening, please subscribe so you can stay informed. The Southeast stands at an important moment. Young entrepreneurs are building tech startups. Farmers are expanding agricultural production. Universities are producing talented graduates. There is so much potential. Political tension should not overshadow that potential. So when people say shockwave across Nigeria, what they really mean is that this case touches deep emotions and deep history. It touches identity, justice, security, and governance. But the future does not depend on one headline. It depends on careful decisions, lawful processes, and calm engagement. Please like this video and subscribe before we continue further into the implications and possible outcomes. At this point, I will pause here briefly. There is still much more to unpack, including what this means for regional politics, the role of traditional rulers, and possible future court timelines.